What's going on, guys? Danny here from Cobra Racing. So in this video, I actually want to start building out the Super Slash that we've been talking about, the past couple of videos, using this Cobra Racing carbon fiber chassis. And this build is going to be awesome. I mean, this thing is going to look phenomenal. For those that haven't seen the videos for this carbon fiber chassis by Cobra Racing, like I mentioned, I did make a video on this chassis, basically going over it. So I'll make sure to link to that video in this video. Also, this build looks kind of complicated, but it's actually super simple. It's actually a lot easier using this chassis to make the full build than using the plastic, Traxxas OEM chassis. So you'll see exactly what I mean in just a bit. I mean, it's super simple to build. And like I said, this thing is going to be one of a kind. And I guarantee you, if you have one of these fully built out, you're going to be getting questions from a lot of people asking you, where did you buy it from? And in this video, I'm also going to be going over all of the parts that we're going to be using for this build. So if you're interested in purchasing any of the parts, I am going to drop the links for everything I mentioned in this video in the description. So for those that are interested, make sure you check that out. Also, I forgot to mention that this is going to be a two-part series just to keep the videos a little bit short. So this is going to be part one. And then once we're done with this, we'll go ahead and do part two and basically complete the install. And lastly, this is going to be a rolling chassis, so we're not going to be adding any electronics for now. We may do it at some point in the future, but for right now, this is going to be a rolling chassis. Basically, the entire car is going to be complete minus the electronics. With all that being said, let's get into it. This is basically what happened. So I went ahead and I, turned on the record button, and then I realized after I was done that the mic was not on. What a bummer. That sucks. So unfortunately, I already assembled some of it. I did do it over camera, but I cannot use the footage because the mic was off. But actually, let me show you what I did. And then let me show you the parts list as well that we used for this build. And I'm going to include the links for all the parts that I mentioned in this video. I am going to include the links in the description. So for those that are interested in either purchasing the carbon fiber chassis or any of the parts on this video, the links will be in the description, so make sure you check them out when you have some time. Let me show you the parts really quick. So I went ahead and installed the rear and front differential. By the way, this comes complete from Cobra Racing, both the front and the rear, and it also comes preloaded or pre-installed with the helical spiral cut differentials inside. It's already greased up and all that stuff. So basically, it's ready to go. You just pop it in and you're good to go. So that's what we use on this for both the front and the rear. It comes as a set, right? Next up, we use this center differential from Cobra Racing, and this thing is absolutely amazing. It comes with the aluminum case, right? 54 tooth, and yeah, it pretty much speaks for itself. The only thing I'd like to mention is the center differential does not come preloaded with oil. So just an FYI, if you do decide to purchase a center diff, you're gonna have to add your own oil. For this build, I did add 50K weight differential fluid, just because, that's my preference. I mean, that's what I've used in the past. It's kind of the sweet spot for me. 50K, I know some people like to go 100K, 500K, 1 million, but for this build, we use 50K. So just an FYI. Next up, we use the Cobra Racing Dogbone style center drive shafts. And look at this drive shaft, guys. Absolutely fantastic. It comes obviously with the output cups on each side, right? As you can see, rather than, running like an output pinion, this is actually a Dogbone. And guys, there's a lot of advantages to running Dogbone versus, the traditional drive shaft. And one of these advantages is with the Dogbone, it comes as solid drive shaft, right? It's not hollow, so it doesn't flex as easily. It doesn't bend or break as easily, and it also doesn't bind. So, if you're looking to upgrade your drive shaft, using a Dogbone style drive shaft is probably, the best option for you. And then if you look in the front, obviously we have the front differential installed. And then we also added the shock towers, the Cobra Racing shock towers, and take a look at these shock towers. Look at that. And then here as well. Everything looks absolutely fantastic. Take a look at this. And this is the underside. So those are the parts that we already installed, and we're going to basically leave it there for part one. But let me show you the other parts that we're going to be using and installing on this carbon fiber chassis. So first up, we're going to be using these Cobra Racing A-arms. And take a look at these A-arms, guys. This is basically a full set that comes from Cobra Racing, both for the front and for the rear of the truck. And look at how gorgeous this looks. You have the chrome silver highlights, and then you have the other ones as well. Again, this comes in a full set, and you also get all the pins and hardware and all that stuff you need to ensure a full and complete install. Now, next up, we're going to be using the Cobra Racing knuckle set. Again, full set. This comes for both the front and the rear, and the front ones come fully assembled as you're looking at them right now. Take a look. Fully assembled, right? And they have markings for left and right, so it's pretty simple to install. That's part of the set, and then you also get the rear axle carriers, so take a look at that, right? You get two of those, one for the left and one for the right, right there. And then next up, we have the Cobra Racing big bore shocks. Take a look. Fantastic. These are two tones, so navy blue, and then you have the chrome body, which is going to be nice because it's going to complement all the chrome we have on the chassis and all the chrome that we're going to be using. So the theme here basically is blue and chrome. This is also a full set you get for both the front and for the rear. Take a look at that right there. And then you also get the compression bladders for these shocks, which look like this. Again, the same with the center differential. These shocks do not come preloaded with oil, so you're going to have to add your own oil. What I'm going to be doing for this build is for the front, I'm going to go with 40 weight, and then I'm going to go 60 for the rear. So 40 for the front, 60 for the rear. Again, it's preference. This is what I've always used, and I kind of like the way the shocks handle at those weights. Now, next up, we have the Cobra Racing chrome turnbuckles. Right there. Take a look at that. Again, it's going to be a nice contrast with the blue and then all the chrome that we have. It's the full chrome set, so right there. And these turnbuckles are basically for the LCG platform. And the reason why they're for the LCG is because of this drag link. Take a look at this drag link. Basically, with the drag link, it's a little bit curved. And that's really the main difference between LCG and HCG is the drag link on the LCG is a little bit different. So if you wanted to install these on an HCG, you can, but you wouldn't be able to use the drag link. So just an FYI, you would need to either buy an LCG drag link or use the stock one, but all the other rods will fit just fine. And these turnbuckles also come with, high quality stainless steel screws, as you can see right over here. So you have everything you need to ensure a full and complete install. And then next up, we have the Bellcrank, and take a look at this Bellcrank, guys. Again, the theme, the same theme. You have navy blue, and then you have the chrome, nut, and then the center brace. You have the Cobra Racing badge right over here. The cool thing about these turnbuckles is they do come fully assembled as you're looking at them right now. And they also include, rubber sealed bearings. So pretty much you're ready to go. As soon as you get them, you don't need anything else. You just take out the old and put the new. Or if you're building something from scratch, you don't have to go hunting for bearings because it already comes included. Next up, we're going to be using the Cobra Racing constant velocity drive shafts. So take a look. Again, full set, all four for the front and for the rear. You have the Cobra Racing badge right over here. And the cool thing about these CVDs, guys, is they're very adaptable. So take a look at that. They move up and down. And this is cool because if you have like a wide kit, or like an extra wide frame or whatever, these are adjustable. And that adaptability is also good when you're bashing, right? Because if you bottom out or if you, catch, like a big jump, these CVDs will move with the rest of the platform. And last but not least, we're going to be using the Cobra Racing tool set. This is a 12-in-1 tool set that's going to have all the bits that we need basically for the entire build, right? And the cool thing about this tool set is it's pretty long, right? So you have extra long bits, and this is helpful when you're trying to get to something and you don't want the handle to, touch anything else. And besides, it looks pretty cool. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I mentioned, this was part 1. We are going to be doing part 2 and basically completing the build in the next video. So maybe in about a week or so, we'll go ahead and drop part 2. Now, as I mentioned in this video, all the parts that we use for this build, I am going to drop the links in the description. So make sure you check those out when you have some time. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like this in the future, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.